Greetings, everybody. This is your instructor and lifelong professional writer, Dan Gleason. I want this class to be a great experience for all of you. Will it be hard work? Yes, and don't think that it's one of those classes you can just be creative and slide through and piddle. It'll be hard work, but on the other hand, it ought to be fun and it will be enlightening. It's fun to invent characters and make up stories. It should be, and I hope it is for you. One benefit about writing stories is that we learn about our lives through storytelling, both telling stories and reading stories. So not only will you learn more about your own life, but remember, storytelling can be very therapeutic. If you've got some old ghosts you want to exorcise from your past, from your childhood, or you've had some hard times you want to get an understanding of by letting other characters, perhaps a little bit unlike you, act them out in a story, I think you will see that therapeutic effect. Also, stretching your imagination or using your imagination for anyone in the Art Institute is going to be very helpful no matter what line of work or major you are pursuing. It will help you. So another tip is to make sure that you critique the work of your classmates. Oh, I know, a lot of you think, well, that's just busy work. I can promise you it isn't. I've seen so many students who say after a class is over that they learned so much about how to revise and edit their own stories by critiquing and commenting on the work of others. So make sure you do that. Put a good effort into it. Also make sure you never hesitate to ask a question. Use the questions for the professor link and I'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. I check those usually every day. I'll also post tips in the doc sharing and Webliography links. There's a video in Webliography by the great writer Kurt Vonnegut, who I was lucky enough to have as a teacher. And he has valuable tips about how to write your short story. In doc sharing there are two tips. One is my advice about writing the way you talk. Now, that's going to stun a few of you, but I don't mean that you're going to write exactly like you talk. Certainly going to use decent grammar and so forth, but you want to choose words that you think with. Use diction that you're comfortable with and that will engage the readers rather than trying to impress them with some great big 100 boxcar long academic words or literary words, period. That just doesn't work. So, also in that doc sharing link, read the short story by Ernest Hemingway called Indian Camp. The reason I put it there is I want you to see how he developed his short story, a very well-known, very famous short story, in about the same length as you have to write your own short story for your final assignment. You have 5 to 6 double-spaced pages, and that's it, to write your story. That may seem like, oh, it's very confining to do that, I want to go on and on, I want to tell more, but you'll find out that the more concise you can be in developing your characters in conflict, in getting to the chase, as they say, cutting to the chase, the better the story is going to be and the better you're going to be able to learn how to write. So make sure you read that story. See how he developed it. Okay, so let's get started. In your first assignment, we'll get to know each other by posting a brief bio and a family fable. Remember to change the point of view with this fable, telling it once in probably first person and a second time in probably third person. you have instructions in the readings about what point of view is and how to do it. So good luck, get started, and let's have a great time in here. I look forward to seeing you all in class.